What's good, y'all? So I wanted to make a video and just kind of like really clue in, because I always do my little video giving people advice about shit, mostly ladies when it comes to relationships, because I have had a plethora of boyfriends, a plethora of dates, honestly. Like, from after me and James broke up until right before me and AD started talking, I think I had talked to maybe about 70 guys on dating apps. Literally between 50 to 70. And I only decided to meet up with 2. I met up with some white dude. That didn't go out well. And so then I ended up meeting AD. And now we've been kind of rocking for a little bit. But so like basically what I wanted to talk about is like when you're dealing with a dude who is low-key jealous of you, who is envious of you, like y'all gotta like really do y'all research about shit, because some of these men that y'all be dating and y'all be dealing with, like they be your biggest haters. Like, they will be your biggest hater more than like a high school bully type shit. And the reason I say that is because when a guy doesn't have a leg up on you, you know what I mean? When you are the one who is more financially stable, you got your own shit, all of that stuff, they will low-key be envious of you. They'll be jealous of you. You know, they don't like that shit. And I think this is why at one point AD was texting me, basically trying to call everything off, not really want to see me anymore. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I'm going to keep fucking you until I find somebody else. Let's just do that. And then later on that same exact day, he ended up texting me. And he's like, I want to apologize for, what I said. And, I don't mean it. And, I do still want to, keep talking to you, all this other shit. That was some calculated ass shit. He knew that he has nothing to offer. He is a bum. He has an opportunity to deal with somebody who has more than him. And he knew that as a, not even an emotional thing, not like an emotional thing or like a heart thing. No, he thought mentally about what benefits would I bring to him. And that's why he still want to keep fucking with me. Unfortunately for him, I am not no spring chicken. I am not no young woman in my 20s who just don't know no better. I am not somebody who has never been hurt by a man before, so I could be, capable of being blindsided or put into situations that I've never experienced before. As I said in one of my other videos, like, I have had a plethora of boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, dating partners, guys that I've been talking to. So it's like, I feel like my experience level when it comes to men is literally unmatched. There's nothing that these guys can say, do, think, none of that shit that I have not either thought of, already went through, already experienced, already even done my damn self. You know what I mean? So it's just like, trying to play me, you're literally just fucking wasting your time and you're embarrassing yourself. I'm not one of those type of females that can be hurt. I'm not one of those type of women that could be played. So just cut the shit, for real. Save yourself some time, cut the shit. So anyway, let me tell y'all why I'm saying all this right now. Because I peeps things about AD and I feel like, this dude jealous. He jealous of me. And he's trying to intentionally treat me less than par because he wants to humble me. That's the only thing a man he can't do nothing else for you. What the fuck was that? What was a train at? That's the only thing that they could do, to have like a leg up on you. Basically, it's just to fucking hurt you. That's all they can do. And you'd be surprised, like, men who have nothing to offer, men who can't afford to even take you out on dates, like, they will do little shit like that because it's just like the only way that they can somehow feel superior and make you feel inferior to them by hurting you, by boggling your head and fucking your brain, give you like a little mind fuck type of situation. He thought that he was going to have me crying and being like, oh no, can we please, and blah, blah, blah. He wanted to have the upper hand on shit. So he wanted me to basically beg for him. When that didn't happen, and I'm saying, after that shit happened, man, I went to go pick up my kids from school. I came back home and I took a nap. I wasn't thinking about him. I woke up from my nap and saw that he had texted me. And that's when he was apologizing and all that other shit. But I wasn't fucking thinking about him. Boy, please, I came home and took a nap. I'm like, all right, you don't want to fuck with me no more, but we still gonna fuck, cool. First of all, you broke as fuck anyway. You can't do shit for me. So you telling me that you don't want to have a relationship with me, you're doing me a favor. Like, because honestly, I don't give a fuck. I told his ass straight up, I don't see you in that way. Anyway, I already told him that shit. So I really don't give a fuck if this, like, he just, like, what the fuck was he trying to accomplish? That ass. What were you trying to accomplish by calling it off with somebody who's above your level? What did you think that you were going to accomplish? Did you think that you were going to hit me with that transference of energy? You know what I mean? You've been watching too many movies, sweetheart. This is not Morris Chestnut and Vivica A. Fox. What was that movie? Y'all know what I'm thinking of. I can't remember the name of the movie. But, yeah, it was like this movie with like a transference of energy. He was trying to take the power in the relationship. You can't take the power from me unless you that dude. You're not that dude. So I'm always going to be on top. Literally and figuratively. But, so I'm just like, this dude, whatever. He a fucking clown ass dude. Because, I mean, honestly, I feel like, bro, stand on business. Stand on business. You just basically told a woman, yeah, you know, I don't really see a future with you. I don't really want to be with you. All this other shit. And then literally the same fucking day, you back on my shit crying like a little bitch. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean what I said. I forgive me. You sound like a bitch. And I literally lost all respect for him that day. He don't even know. And your attempt to try to hurt me and humble me, to make yourself feel superior and to make me feel inferior and to take the power, you literally just made it worse. You made it worse. Oh my God, he needs some older brothers. He got older sisters, so that's I guess that kind of explains why he be acting like a bitch. But I'm like, bro, you need some older brothers. You want to fuck with somebody like me? You need to have some older brothers in your life, because I'm telling you, you can't humble me, sweetie. You can't hurt me, sweetie. Who are you? What do you have? Nothing. What do you do for me? Nothing. Like, even your dick and your oral skills is acceptable, but I mean, it's not like no great fucking accomplishment that, you know what I mean, that should have had me doing all types of shit, buying your ass a car, and you know what I mean? Hell no. This ain't that movie, what was it? Acrimony or some shit with Taraji P. Henson, when her mom had passed away and she blew through all of her life insurance money for some fucking dude. No, sweetie. You will never have that type of leg up on me, because I'm just too experienced and I'm too smart and I've been through too much shit to ever backpedal, backtrack, or fall victim to the same shit that I have been exposed to or experienced. So that shit was funny as fuck. But anyway, so today, matter of fact, let me rewind a little bit. So the last time he was at my crib, right, it was like last week, Thursday. This dude, he'll wake up early in the morning, right? Because he had to do some shit for work. And I'm like, I'm not getting up at no goddamn 4 o'clock in the morning. I know you fucking lying. So I went ahead and I went back to sleep. He goes out in my living room, cut lights on and shit, and he's doing whatever he got to do for work that day. I'm like, cool, whatever. I don't even mind it at all. You know what I mean? I like to see it. Handle your business. You a grown-ass man. Get your ass up out the bed. Do what the fuck you got to do. I like to see it. And so he's out there, right? And now it comes time for me to get up. I get up. I'm smelling food cooking or whatever. I'm smelling the pan heating. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm making breakfast. And I'm telling you, I was like, for a second there, I was like, oh my God, I was so wrong about him. That was so sweet. Look at him out here making breakfast and shit. That's so nice of him. So I'm like, cool. So I finish getting ready. I come back out. You know, we about to leave. So I'm like, okay, where the food at? I'm looking on the counter. I'm looking in the microwave. I don't see no motherfucking food. So I ask him. And I'm like, where the food you made? Why this motherfucking made? And first of all, let me tell you what he had on his plate. He had like 2 or 3 plates in front of him when I came out there, okay? Mind you, it's like 6:55 in the fucking morning. He got a plate of spaghetti that we had for dinner last night. He got a plate of salad that we also had for dinner last night. And he got a couple eggs cooked on the plate. And so I'm like, oh, where the food? And he was like, oh, I just made myself a couple sunny side up eggs. How you in my house using my food and my cookware to make yourself breakfast, and you don't even think to ask me, hey, you don't mind if I make a couple of eggs, right? Do you want me to make you anything? Hey, I was thinking about whipping up a couple of eggs for breakfast. Is that cool? And just let me know if you want something too. Do you want me to whip you up a couple of eggs for breakfast and maybe whip up myself? You know, it's just, there's so many ways that he could have been polite and well-mannered and well-trained by his parents. And first off, fucking ask me if it's okay to cook in my home, to cook up my motherfucking food that I fucking paid for. And then on top of all of that shit, he don't even make nothing for me, y'all. Don't even ask me if I want anything. I am telling you, like, I'm so fucking embarrassed for the way that I just allow shit to happen right now. I know my mom is like looking down on me and she's like, oh my God, Bianca, it don't have to be like this. It does not have to be like this. I just feel so fucking embarrassed. Like, I just almost want to look myself in the mirror in the eye and just be like, girl, how did we get here? How did we get here? You're dealing with the type of man who will go into somebody else's home, cook food for himself, and not so much as even offer or ask, hey, do you want anything? Is it okay if I do this? None of that shit. He ain't do none of that shit, y'all. So today, I went and I sent, well, matter of fact, no. Let me rewind. So today was the first time that me and him had any type of correspondence since like last week, Thursday. I dead ass. Because honestly, after he said what he said, I'm not going to sit here and chase you. I'm not going to be sitting here directly communicating with you. It's one thing that you couldn't even do shit for me in the first place. You know what I mean? But I was still like, out of the kindness of my heart and out of the lack of other options right now, I was still fucking with you. You know what I mean? I still bless you, let you eat me out, still give you that kitty cat. You know what I mean? I bless you, you know, regardless of the situation. And so, I might have to make this into a part 2, y'all, because I want to tell y'all what happened today. But I am arriving to my child's school and I'm about to come pick her up and put the phone down low because I know some people crazy. I don't need nobody know where my baby go to school at. But yeah, I'm gonna make this. Are you pulling up or what, bro? Because I'm not about to walk a mile to the fucking. Yeah, you ain't doing shit. Anyway, I'm gonna make this into a part 2 and I'm gonna come back and tell y'all what happened today with the text messages and shit. Another way I know that this dude is trying to fucking humble me and shit. I'm gonna tell y'all, listen, deadass, come back for the part 2 because this shit finna blow your mind. All right, y'all, peace.